is what my hair looks like. I straightened it and it was looking lovely, and then I went for my walk to the post office and it's now gone completely poofy. I've just been to the post office, as I've said. I like to try and walk there once or twice a week to get a bit of exercise in. I also stopped by my PO box and there was something in there which was very exciting, so I'm going to treat myself to opening that in a little while. I've been listening to my audiobook. I'm listening to the Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman, which a few of you spotted in the vlog a couple of days ago. And a few people had said that you're reading it or listening to it and really enjoying it. And a couple of people asked what I thought of it. So I'm listening to it on BorrowBox, so it was free, and I thought I'd give it a go. And I'd heard mixed reviews about it, but I have to say I am really, really loving it. I love the characters. There's a gentle humour and a coziness to it. I love the way it's being read. It's read by Leslie Manville, and I think she does a brilliant job. And it took me a little while to get into it. There's quite a lot of characters to get your head around, but once I had, I just can't stop listening to it. Honestly, it's brilliant. I've only got a couple of hours left now. My mum's reading it listening to it as well. Quite by chance, we discovered we were both listening to the same book, but we can't talk about it because we can't work out if we're in the same place or not, and we don't want to give anything away. But I'm really loving it. So yes, I would highly recommend giving it a listen or a read. I was pleasantly surprised by it. Really, really good. Anyway, I will talk to you properly later. Right now, I've got to edit the vlog that's going up today. Okay, turning the iron on, earbuds in, AirPods in. The girls always tell me off for giving these the wrong name. Whatever they are fabulous. One of the best things I've ever bought myself, because they make chores like the ironing more entertaining, because I'm now going to listen to a bit more of the Thursday Murder Club. That can't be the only ironing we have. There has to be more somewhere. I'm going to go and have a look. The ironing's done and I'm just making a shopping list. I picked up this book in a charity shop recently. Really good condition, doesn't look like it's been used, to be honest. And it was only a couple of pounds. And I really liked the look of some of the recipes. In fact, I've already made one of them. I made, which one? The chicken miso broth recipe for Dan and I last week, and it was really nice. And I think tonight I'm going to try the butternut squash and pancetta one. I thought that looked really nice and autumnal. I don't know if the girls will go for it, but I'm going to make enough so I could freeze some as well. So I've added the ingredients to my list and I'm off to the supermarket now. I just want to talk to Dan. Oh, hang on. I just want to talk to Dan before I go, because he's been at the GP this morning. I mentioned yesterday he's not been too well, but he had to go on to a call on his way home and he's still on that call. So he's been home for about half an hour and I've no idea what the doctor said. It's it's 2 o'clock. So I need to get to the supermarket and back before the school rush. I think I might just dash out and then we'll catch up when I get back.
And he'll join. Take the bull by the horns.
Dan's here.
Hello.
I'm back from the shops and I'm about to start making soup for later. And I think you've got some more work to do, haven't you?
A little bit more work to do, yes.
But anyway, he's okay. I told him you've been to the doctors.
Yes, I'm okay. Got some new tablets to take, which I'm not happy about. Might have to go and see the consultant at the hospital again.
So Dan has, but is in remission for ulcerative colitis, which is what I had up until 10 years ago when I had my bowel removed. Mm-hmm. Yours isn't as severe, and you've been quite lucky recently, haven't you? But we're wondering if it could be that.
Yes, yeah.
But he's all right.
He's all right.
Apart from all the complaining.
Yeah, I wish you'd stop that. Honestly, I can't be unwell without being moaned at.
And I've had a lot of questions.
I know, I've seen the comments. So, over the last sort of couple of weeks where I've not been feeling great, I haven't really picked up my knitting, so I haven't got any further.
It makes you feel better though. Knitting makes you feel better.
I'm still at that point with my knitting. Well, I find it quite stressful because I haven't quite got the knack of it yet. So when I'm not feeling great, I am not inclined to pick up my knitting as a way of helping myself yet. But I still enjoy it. I still want to do it. I'm looking forward to finishing the hat because it's getting cold out there. And if I'm going to cut my hair tonight, I'm going to need something to keep my bald head warm.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've probably, since I last showed you, knitted about another ½ inch. 2 centimetres.
If you don't know what he's on about, he showed it on my knitting and crochet podcast over on my other channel. But you've done quite well, I think. You're making progress.
Yes.
But you need to make more progress, otherwise I'm setting them all on you.
It's her fault. She gives me jobs to do in the garden and around the house, so I can't finish it.
Right, I'm going to cook the dinner.
That looks like you were just playing with tea bags.
No, these are old tea bags that I'm drying out. And I'm going to dip them in wax, and they're going to be firelighters.
Firelighters?
Firelighters.
Firelighters.
Fertiliser. Say in Norfolk.
As they do.
Right.
See you later. Bye.
Shoot. Outdoor clothes on my bed. Hello. Oh, this is nice. Nice clean bed. Dan did all the washing of our bed today and I'll do the girls tomorrow. It's about 5:30 and I've just blended my soup and it is looking and smelling and tasting really lovely, and I've still got to add single cream to it as well, so that's going to make it even more exciting. Despite that, it is quite a healthy soup and it's not very calorific, so hopefully the girls might like it. They don't normally like soup, but they might go for it. I've got some more Vlogtoberers for you. One I forgot to mention yesterday is Chrissy in New York City, and she is knitting in the heights, as in knitting with no G. If you're in the UK and you listen to Radio 2, that might make you think of Steve Wright. And she lives in Washington Heights on the the island of Manhattan in New York. And I know that because she explained the geography of New York City, which was really interesting. Lemon Tree Corner is Heather. I think she's in the States, and she is doing Christmas in Vlogtober. So she's sharing all the things she's making for an Advent and gifts for Christmas and so on. And lovely Sophie, another UK Vlogtoberer at a spring snowflake, is coming back to YouTube. She's had a bit of a break and doing Vlogtober as much as she can this month as well. So I'm sure there's, oh, and I saw that Stitches and Jacks had commented on another video saying that they were doing it as well. So I'll add that to my list of Vlogtoberers. Actually, what I might do is put the, if I put the list of all Vlogtoberers I'm aware of under day 2, what's the day today? 3. Yeah, so under day 2, you can always refer back to the description box of day 2 for the Vlogtoberers, and I'll keep adding to it as I see them throughout the month. I probably won't be as good at keeping up with comments as the month goes on, but I will continue to try. So those are the 4 for now. Right, I'm going to go back to my soup and finish it off. Lilia's still at college. Actually, she's not still at college. She'll be on her way home. She finishes about 5, then she normally hangs around with friends for a while, and then she walks home, and it's only about a 10-minute walk. So she'll be on her way home, and then it'll be time for dinner, and we can eat the soup. So I'll say goodbye now. I have no idea what I filmed today, but hopefully it's okay. And I fancy doing a bit of drop spindling tonight. I need to refresh my knowledge of it. So I might try a bit of that tonight as well. I'll see you tomorrow. I just remembered I haven't opened my parcel that I picked up from my post box. Oh my word. What is this? Frog card. It's a really lovely note that I've just been reading. Now I'm not gonna, so this is a present from a viewer. I won't say the name yet because I've not messaged her to check. Oh, I'm so happy to see this though. It's a Trader Joe's bag and it's yellow. I have another Trader Joe's bag that I was sent as a gift quite some time ago, and I use it nearly every day. I love it so much. So now I have 2. Oh, I love that so much. And this, she said, she bought 2 years ago and hasn't worn it ever in 2 years. And she was going to take it to the charity shop, but she thought it's yellow and it'll probably fit me. And it's a rain jacket. Oh, and it's got a zip with a hidden hood. Oh, I'm going to try this on. You will see me sporting this at some point. I love it.